Hello, radiant soul. Quick question before we jump in. Have you ever woken up, glanced in the mirror, and thought, today I get to decide who shows up, who I really want to be? Or do you let a rush of emails, to-do lists, and old habits hijack that choice before your coffee even brews? Well, if that hits home, or you're tired of feeling like life's scripting you instead of the other way around, this episode is your wake-up call. We're exploring choosing who you want to be every day with mindset shifts that turn ordinary moments into identity upgrades. Hi, I'm Karey, and this is Mind-Body Connection. Get ready for real talk, brain science, and tools to step into your power, one deliberate choice at a time. Oh, and stick around, because I've got a freebie that'll make this stick. Okay, so let's kick this off with a story that I love. Heard this a few years ago, and it's really good. This one just shows how powerful the decision of choosing who you want to be can be, no matter where you start. Flashback to a kindergarten classroom where a 5-year-old boy takes a bad fall and hits his head hard. From that day on, everything changes. He struggles to focus, remember things, or keep up with the other kids. Teachers label him the boy with a broken brain, and he starts believing it too, feeling slow, limited, like he'll never catch up. Years of frustration follow. Homework takes forever. Reading is a battle, and that nagging voice in his head says, "This is just who you are." But by his teens, he's fed up with the label. He's watching others succeed while he feels stuck. And one day, it clicks. What if this isn't permanent? What if he can choose a different path? He dives into books on the mind, experiments with learning techniques, and starts training his brain like a muscle. Visualization, speed reading, memory tricks. It's not easy. There are setbacks, doubts, but he keeps choosing. Today, I choose to be the learner, the grower, not the broken one. Fast forward, and that boy, he's now a world-class expert, coaching CEOs and celebrities and unlocking their potential. His broken brain became his superpower because he chose not to let the injury define him. He rewired his identity through daily decisions, proving that labels are just starting points, not endpoints. If you're not sure who that is, just look up the name Jim Kwik. That's Kwik. Amazing story. Hearing that story always reminds me our past doesn't have to dictate our present. Every day, every moment, we get to choose. So if Jim could pivot from broken to brilliant amid real challenges, imagine what you can do with whatever's holding you back. It wasn't magic. It was deliberate choices. And hey, if stories like this inspire change, you can choose your vibe amid life's curveballs. But it starts with owning that power daily. Spoiler! It's a practice, not perfection. And we're unpacking how in the next little bit. Okay, choosing your identity daily. Let's unpack this game changer. Choosing who you want to be every day isn't woo-woo stuff. It's wired into your brain and habits. Think about it. Most of us drift on autopilot, waking up as yesterday's vision, shaped by routines, influences, and unexamined thoughts. But what if you interrupted that? What if, like designing your dream life, you curated yourself fresh each morning? Neurologically, your it's plastic and malleable. Daily choices forge neural pathways, turning "I wish I were more confident" into "I am confident." Skip the choice, you reinforce the old script: doubt, hustle without heart, or people-pleasing. This ties straight into personal growth. It's not about grand overhauls, it's micro decisions. Who do you want to be today? Resilient, kind, bold? Align actions, like a thoughtful text or boundary setting when you need to, all with that vision. Over time, you become it. The flip side, ignoring this leads to identity drift, feeling like a passenger in your own story. But choosing daily, it builds self-trust, purpose, and that inner calm that we crave. No more waiting for someday you. Today's the draft, and science backs it. Consistent small shifts rewire everything from mindset to habits. So, in contrast, the default mode says, this is just who I am. Intentional mode, this is who I'm choosing to become today, one step at a time. Which choice shrinks you? The other expands you. Ready to make the switch? Okay, let's draw from what I've learned. Now, in my studies of over 10 years, I've learned some profound truths about how we can shape our minds and lives that have shaped how I approach this every day. In my experience, diving deep into brain science, our thoughts literally shape our brains daily through structured processes like identifying toxic patterns, questioning them, and choosing new ones. We can rewire for the identity we want. It helps reclaim that innate perfect you after life's chaos. From years of exploring personal development, I've come to see that we truly get to choose who we'll become. And it starts with daily reflection, reflecting on our values and habits, moving through stages of growth, leaving autopilot behind for intentional evolution. Over time, I have discovered that upgrading our brains comes down to 4 key daily choices. Start with the body. Fuel your body with proper nutrition. Get some movement, commit to learning, and embrace positivity. The question, who do I choose to be today? This guides our decisions, turning perceived limits into limitless potential. In my journey, I've realized success boils down to daily discipline. We must choose between the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Small duties like reading or reflecting, this builds the person we admire. Our philosophy, we craft it daily. We are the average of our choices. Through therapeutic insights I've gathered, creating the life and self we want means making tiny, value-aligned changes. Stop outsourcing your identity to comparisons. Awareness of behavior lets you pivot, building authenticity one step at a time. And at the core, every day affirming, I am enough. This daily rewires feelings of inadequacy into empowerment. It's our birthright, not something to earn, boasting worth from the inside out. These aren't separate ideas, they're a toolkit I've pieced together. Blend them, question them, affirm your enoughness, discipline it daily. Okay, so let's make this actionable. It's gonna be tool time. Tool time. Okay, I haven't been singing in this episode, have I? Sorry about that. Let's make this actionable. 3 tools drawn from what I've learned over the years to choose your identity today. Do them daily because consistency compounds. Number 1, daily identity reset. So I've talked about breathing before, and this is huge. I mean, it helps you every day, whether you're feeling stressed or you just want to, wake up and feel good. So do your inhale, hold, exhale. You can do box-style breathing. I like to do 4, 5, 6, whatever you like. But while you're breathing, ask these questions. Who do I choose to be today? Calm, courageous, compassionate? Write it down somewhere so you can see it anytime you need it. Then visualize it. And then jot one aligning action. So it might be respond patiently when I don't have the patience. This rewires pathways fast. Tool number 2, I choose. This is like an affirmation chain. Stand tall with a hand on your heart and say, I am enough to choose my growth. On top of that, I choose self-awareness over autopilot. And on that, I choose discipline in small things. Repeat that 3 times. You will feel the shift. It's claiming power and building worth. Tool number 3, value-aligned micro-shift journal. So maybe in the evening, we could say, what is one small choice today that honored who I want to be? What will I choose tomorrow? Note the wins and no judgment for what you didn't win. Just continue to choose kindness. Kindness in conflict. Tomorrow, choose learning, maybe from a podcast. Track progress and crush regret. So these aren't extras. They're your daily vote for the you that you're becoming. Start small. Piano prodigies practice basics first. Everyone needs to start somewhere. Patience. Patience, my friend. You're sculpting a masterpiece. Are you loving this identity upgrade? Because I've got free support to lock it in. Okay, so I've got some freebies on my website for you. All you have to do is go to mind-bodyconnection.ca. I will, of course, put the link in the show notes. And I have a ton of free downloads for you there. There's everything from anxiety help to daily habits for good mental health, and I'm adding to it constantly. So just go to my website and check it out, and you'll be able to see those freebies there. I know I've talked about my ebook before, but I recently rewrote some of it and it's just been released. It's called Unlock Calm Now. It's mindfulness for basically stressed women. I'm pretty sure most of us feel stressed at some point, almost every day. I would love if you would check out my book. It's reasonably priced, and there's space in this book for you to journal, and it asks you questions. So it's not just an ebook, it's a bit of a workbook as well. Also, I do offer a free 30-minute coaching chat. No pushy sales, just maybe get some clarity on what you're looking for and see if maybe I might be able to help you further. If you could share this episode with a friend who's choosing change, this might spark their pivot. If you can tag me on social media, that would be amazing. So, wrapping this up, I just want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not stuck with yesterday's you. Every sunrise is a fresh canvas. Choose boldly who you want to be. It's not a distant dream, it's today's decision. You are enough to start, strong enough to sustain. And the world, it needs you. It needs you to choose better. Okay, love you, and I mean it. Hey, thanks for choosing this time with me. Next episode is going to be epic. More tools for your journey. Remember, you are becoming, and don't forget, be a little kinder to yourself today.